Target acquired.
What's good, guys? This is Dr. Doom and I'm in a room coming at you with this honor and duty for the PSVR review. Now, little disclaimer, I'm not going to go ahead and review this game the way I would review a Naughty Dog or a Rockstar kind of development team. I'm just throwing it out there. Now, is this game graphically stunning? No. Is it very fun and entertaining? Hell yeah. All I gotta say is if you like multiplayer games, first-person shooters, 5-on-5 kind of action, playing with your buddies or just random people online, there's no other game like this for the PSVR. Hands down, best game to own if you like shooting stuff with your aim controller or DualShock. Now, does this game have its faults? Oh yeah. Take this for instance. We do have issues with spawn campers, but luckily they went ahead and gave us a teabag function with the last update. We'll talk about the updates in a bit. But have there been some updates since it came out last week in VR? Quite a few. Are there more updates coming soon? Yes, there sure is. Now, do spawn campers like this ruin your game? No. The reason I say that is because of enough practice, as long as you got a few shells, the right kind of weapon, you could start pushing them back eventually. I got other videos showing how. But for now, with the new updates coming up, they will soon be addressed. So let's talk about the updates they just recently did, since it came out last week. They fixed a shoot through geometry glitch. They changed spawn points to reduce spawn camping. They put names over the players in online play so you can now see who you're playing with. They improved the accuracy of the remote players facing direction in MP. Fixed the crouching in MP. They added swap sticks for the left-handed players. They fixed the issue making it difficult to select a specific MP game in a list. And if you keep hearing me say MP, it's because I'm talking about multiplayer. They also added a few tweaks. They added ramps so the VR players can now reach the top of the roof in the warehouse. They improved meleeing. They adjusted spawn points to reduce spawn camping. They made improvements to rendering performance with multiple online players. And that's just with the first set of patches. There's going to come out with more patches where, you know, a couple glitches here and there where when you look through an object you could see through. The frame rate issues, a couple other things here and there. And all I gotta say is this development team, even though it's an indie studio, much better than a AAA studio. They're actually watching all our videos online and they're actually tweaking everything as they hear about it, you know, from the community. What else could you want more from a developer than a development team that actually listens to its player base and gives them exactly what they want? So we're talking about the multiplayer game, of course, right now. And right now, the video you're watching, it's with the aim controller. So I really don't want to hear from any other development teams talking about how hard it is to put direct movement in a video game or to put the aim controller in a video game, because as you can see here, for a $6 game they could go ahead and implement the aim controllers, and they can implement DualShock, they could implement 5-on-5, and it's not always about how nice a game looks or how much money they put into a game. It's about how fun a game is. And I can't say enough good things about how much enjoyment me and my friends are getting playing this game online. So let's go on to the single player campaign mode. Single player campaign mode feels great. Now it's going to start you off where you're pretty much defending certain places, and then they're going to start giving you buildings, and then you're going to be able to upgrade your barracks. Then you're going to be able to upgrade your ammo supply, upgrade the weapons. So it's not just a typical wave shooter. You also get to spawn your team with you, which you get engineer, medic, assault, heavy. They all have their pros and cons. And of course you want to always have an engineer with you to repair your buildings, and a medic nearby to keep people healthy. The reason I'm playing this in fast speed is because I really don't want to drag this video out more than it needs to be. But as you can see here, I'm upgrading my ammos, upgrading my barracks, and I'm just having a blast, training my people, and going at it. What else can I say? There's in the beginning, it's a little bit more traveling through, and as you can see, I forgot to mention this earlier, this game was actually made non-VR about a year ago, give or take. So for what the development team did to transfer this into VR, you really need to support this development team, Strange Game Studio, because the next game they're making is going to be from the ground up in VR. And from the clips that they've been dropping in YouTube, nobody has any complaints to be made. And what they're showing us is such an alpha material that what you're seeing on YouTube is going to be nothing compared to whatever they do drop. Now, what I like about this is you could go out in the field and go ahead and take care of everybody, but instead of just going ahead and giving you a blank wall where you can't go any further, they'll give you a little warning saying snipers are out there. So you actually get a sense of realism instead of just bumping into a blank wall. Now, I'm not going to rate this a 1 through 10, but if you like multiplayer games, first person shooter, 5-on-5 action, this game is for you. Grab it now and meet me on the battlefield.